I just hope that you won't mind if I tell you a real quick little story. It's sort of about my 2 days that I've spent amongst you. It was really wonderful doing the George Lopez show because we were making history. A Hispanic show on national television for 6 good, strong, long years, and it was very thrilling. And thank you. Thank you. Every week, we would perform the show when we taped it in front of a live audience. And it was never lost on me that when we went out there to take our bows, we were introduced, the lights would come full up, and we would sort of caught in the headlights like deer, because we'd look up, and there were so many Hispanics in the audience, and they would look at us like, oh my gosh, they really are Hispanic. And we were just stuck staring at each other for a moment. And we realized that in spite of us just doing television, we had become role models. And it was brought to my attention that that's what I've been able to do while I've been here with you. I've been able to be in the audience, and you have all been role models, because I feel really inspired, and you've helped educate me and opened me up to a world I really knew nothing about. The work you're doing is so exciting. And the passion that you have for it. Well, you're brainiacs is the thing, right? But I tell you, every single person I've spoken with, on top of being so smart, is warm and passionate, humorous, devoted and dedicated to their work. So, you know, I just wanted to thank you so much for including me and embracing me into this incredible family of gifted people. We were just doing a television show, but you guys can actually change the world. Thank you. Before we get to tonight's top awards, I'd like to invite next year's academic hosts to tell us a little bit about the great state of Louisiana. So please welcome Dr. Nicholas Altiero, Dean of the School of Science and Engineering at Tulane University, and Dr. Stephen Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences at the University of New Orleans.
Good evening. Florida has been the home of the HENAAC conference for the last 3 years. And while they've been some of the best in the organization's 24-year history, all good things, as they say, must come to an end. Next year, the HENAAC conference will be moving to the great state of Louisiana, our state. And we can't wait to let the good times roll in New Orleans.
Long before Florida or even California became the hotbeds for the Hispanic community they are today, long before those states were even states, New Orleans was America's gateway to Latin America. If you traveled from South America or the Caribbean to anywhere in the United States between 1776 and well into the 20th century, chances are you came through New Orleans.
This legacy is still a prominent part of our rich Creole and Cajun heritage, one you can still taste in our food, hear in our music, and see in the rich tapestry of people that grace our streets. But it's also present in the tremendous demographic shift we've experienced recently. After Hurricane Katrina, the Hispanic population boomed in the greater New Orleans area. So the HENAAC conference will be right at home.
Speaking of Katrina, New Orleans got a crash course on the importance of science, technology, engineering, and math over the last decade. In the aftermath of that disaster, everyone learned a lot more about civil engineering than they ever thought they would ever have to learn. And after the Deepwater Horizon oil spill disaster, we all became experts on the right wellbore pressure range those oil rigs need to maintain.
The conference may be coming to New Orleans for the first time, but Great Minds in STEM has been in our city since 2004 with the Viva Technology Program sponsored by Shell Oil. For over 8 years, STEM students from the region's colleges and universities have served as college captains engaging middle and high school students with much-needed STEM-specific programming.
Both Tulane University and the University of New Orleans have been well represented at these Viva events, but students from Loyola University, Southeastern Louisiana University, Southern University, Xavier University, and Dillard University have all been actively involved as well. This underscores our region's commitment not only to great minds in STEM, but to expanding STEM opportunities for K-12 students in Louisiana.
So you couldn't have picked a better city to celebrate your 25th anniversary. We're both proud to serve as academic hosts, and we look forward to seeing all of you in New Orleans in 2013. Thank you.